For this demonstration, we'll install a pre-finished 3/4 inch solid wood floor over a plywood subfloor. The moisture content of the subfloor must be within 2% of the flooring for solid plank and 4% for strip floors. When working with pre-finished floors, always take care to protect the finish. Prepare all tools and cutting surfaces away from the job and cover all surfaces and edges with duct tape to avoid scratching the finish. Begin your nail-down installation by covering the wood subfloor with 15-pound asphalt felt building paper. This helps keep out dust, retards moisture, and helps prevent squeaks as the floor ages. Overlap the seams 2 to 4 inches. Next, measure each wall to find the center. Then snap a primary chalk line parallel to your working direction. Double-check your measurements. Now secure the backer board to the center line to hold your first row in place. Leaving about 6 inches of working space, lay out the boards end to end in a staggered pattern across the room. Start the first run with the groove side facing the backer board. Offset end joints at least 6 inches between adjacent rows and avoid H patterns.
When racking your room out, you want to be sure the boards that are at the end, you either want to have enough room left over on the board to use it on your other end as a starter board, or you want it to be a small enough piece, 1 or 2 inches, where it's not a lot of waste. If you're overlapping 4 or 5 inches every time, that can accumulate to a lot of waste. When you mark your boards, you want to turn around opposite of the way you were racking. It would be tongue to tongue, butt it tight against the wall, come a 1/4 inch off the top of the board, mark it.
Blind nailers and staplers come in a variety of sizes. Be sure to use the right nailer or stapler for the job. Also, different manufacturers often recommend different fasteners. Once again, refer to the manufacturer's installation instructions. To fasten the floor, pull the first board to the backer board, position it, and blind nail it using your nailer or stapler. The machine automatically positions the nail at the proper angle and countersinks the head. Never surface nail in the center of the room. When installing solid flooring over plywood on a concrete substrate, make sure the fastener length you use will not penetrate the vapor barrier. Fasten at the manufacturer's recommended schedule. Avoid driving fasteners into seams or joints in the subfloor. When you reach a wall where the machine won't fit, blind nail the boards by hand and countersink the heads. Pry the last row back to tighten the boards. Leave a 3/4 inch expansion space. Then drill and surface nail the boards to secure them. Now, pull up your backer board and reverse direction using slip tongue. Glue the tongue into position on the first board and blind nail it with your machine. Rack out the other side of the floor and complete the installation.